Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. This will probably be the last battle for a while, at least until summer rolls around, because yeah, I will be returning back to university, which means no computer for me for that time. The laptop sort of won't run it, but I can, however, get out the videos that I have got out, and this will be the last one. Somebody requested that I had a look at the Battle of Cerignola, and I've had a look at it, and this is as best as I can make it out, because yeah, it seems interesting. It was between the French on this side, and we have got the the Spanish on that side and the French on this side, and what we've got here is we have got the Spanish are made up of mostly mercenaries, because yeah, I sort of don't have Spanish units, really. I have conquistadors, who, I mean, we got here. I suppose I can remove this line and put some Spanish conquistadors down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put down one more 9. There you go. Just to get some Spanish people in here. But yeah, so we've got arquebuses, which are these guys on the side here, and that's the sort of main ranged unit that the Spanish have got here. So I've put down two different types of arquebuses. So we've got the conquistador arquebuses here, and then we've got some Landsknecht arquebuses. So yeah, these guys, arquebuses, don't have bayonets because they were sort of very early firearms, so that's what they've got here, and the same on the other side. So they have got 16 there because the real battle they had 1,000 of them, so obviously I can't put down 1,000 of them here. But yeah, so we got those guys. We have got men-at-arms here, which are just mercenary, free company men-at-arms. We've got 20 of them here because the real battle had 700. We've then got some mercenary knights, which are these guys here, and then some Spanish conquistador knights back here because they had 1,000 other infantry, and then they did have 2,000 Landsknecht. So I've got some Landsknecht Zweihanders back here, who are going to be the heavy hitters of the Spanish. And the Spanish were outnumbered by the French, who had horse. Both sides had cavalry, but obviously can't do cavalry easily here in tabs, especially not custom ones. So instead, we've just got some. The French had up to 3,500 infantry and 3,500 Swiss infantry. So what we've got here is we've got the 3,500 French, which are these 30 units here. So we've got 10 men-at-arms, 10 macemen, and 10 French knights. And then the the Swiss infantry are made up of these guys back here, which are some mercenary free company spearmen. We've got some papal Swiss guards, which I'm just using here as just Swiss infantry. We've got some more mercenary men-at-arms, and then we've got some mercenary flailmen, and then one mercenary axeman here, who is very scary, but he is essentially the French Duke that's in charge of the French. So yeah, the Spanish were outnumbered by about 3,000 men, which I've tried to do here. As you can see, the Spanish have got 61, the French have got 68. 9,100 cost for the French, just over 8,000 for the Spanish. Really, the arquebuses are what's going to give the Spanish the edge here, but as the two sides close together here, yeah, the arquebuses are what's going to give the Spanish at least an opening volley against the French. So there goes the first arquebuses there, and yeah, they're killing the. They're getting through the front line of the French very easily. The knights have managed to block some of the shots, but they've also killed some of the Swiss guard as well. And yeah, they've really done a number there with their arquebuses. Shows the power of firearms in the early Middle Ages. But yeah, so the French have lost a lot in that opening volley. Now, arquebuses do take a while to reload because they're early firearms. You'd be lucky if... Interesting. Yeah, you'd have been lucky if you could get like 2 shots out in a minute. So yeah, they have a very long reload, which means that they're probably not going to be useful for most of the rest of this battle, I'd imagine. But here goes the first of the Spanish mercenaries in against the French, and in goes the first French mace man. This poor French man-at-arms has just been murdered by the mercenaries there. But here come the knights all piling in, and here comes the French knights, and here comes the rest of the mercenaries. So the mercenary spearmen, they do have massive footman shields, and of course the Swiss guards do have their halberds, and the halberds are incredibly powerful, which is why, yeah, as you can see, smack, there you go, they just killed their own guy and one of the Spanish. Now, yeah, I was expecting... Oh, there you go, nice halberd in. They've just murdered one of their own spearmen. That's fine. Yeah, here they come. In comes the Axeman. The Axeman is also going to be an incredibly powerful unit. Here goes a mercenary there. There you go, the Axeman just killed off another mercenary knight. The Spanish are sort of compressed here. On this flank, they're not doing as well. I don't think the Spanish knights are definitely not doing well. Yeah, they're going a bit overrun. There's a mercenary knight down for the count there. Yeah, the French do have a lot of powerful units here. And considering that this is probably a bit more heavily weighted towards the Spanish in terms of numbers compared to the real battle, yeah, shows how totally accurate Tabs is. Yeah, here's a mercenary knight here for the Spanish. They're actually managing to make a bit more of a push on this flank. Over here, though, yeah, they're not doing as well. We got a Landsknecht, Zweihander. Oh, the arquebuses have reloaded. Nice. Okay, so they're starting to fire back into the melee, which means that they're most likely going to hit their own guys. But here we go. The arquebuses have managed to reload in time. I think they did manage to kill someone there, but I think there is a French knight in there. Oh, there's a nice kill on one of the mercenary, spearmen. Oh, we've got a Swiss halberdier here. Oh, just gets taken out by an arquebus shot. Nice. Okay, the Zweihander, will he... Oh, unfortunately, one of the Spanish conquistador knights just got taken out by one of the arquebuses. Will the Zweihander... Oh, he made a nice connecting hit there with the halberdier, and the halberdier, I think he might have been going for someone else there. We got a mercenary knight who I think is trapped under there. Yeah, it looks like... I think the French have got the upper hand slightly over the Spanish in terms of remaining numbers, especially on that side. Over here we have got a conquistador knight. Oh, here the big shield of the spearman blocks his attack. We have got... Oh, unfortunately, the Flauman takes him out there. But yeah, the arquebuses have finished shooting. We've got a mercenary knight here. He's like the only remaining Spanish unit on this flank. And then we've got a Zweihander here and a mercenary knight. Oh, unfortunately, both of them get taken out there. That is very unfortunate. We have got a French mercenary getting taken out there. Over here, who's left? I don't know, but one of the Swiss guard just went for it. We've got the flailman there. We've got... I think it's a knight that's under here. And yeah, I think the knight might be dead. I think over here there was a knight trapped underneath, but yeah, he's dead. And... I think... Yep, I think the Spanish are all out of units, which means it's down to the arquebuses. The arquebuses have done pretty well. They have... Oh no, that guy's just fallen over, that's alright. I thought one of them had killed their friend, but no. So yeah, the French have got... well, they've got... well, they're all mercenaries, obviously, that's left. They've got a single knight, actually. Single French knight there. The arquebuser. First two have reloaded. They're the Landsknecht. And unfortunately, the shot got deflected by the French knight. He has been knocked over, though. There he goes, an arquebus shot. Nice, kills two of them. No, kills one of them. Kills the spearman. Oh, there goes one of the Swiss guard. That's good. Fortunately, the knight did block another shot there. Here comes another arquebus shot. Kills off the knight. That's what they need. That's very good. So there's just 4 Swiss left, I think, as the next shots ricochet in. I think that guy fell over. I think he's still alive. Yeah, because they're still shooting at him. And here comes another nice shot. Nice! Snipes the mercenary there. Snipes the Swiss halberdier. A flailman's still alive. And oh, there's a nice snipe, kills off another Swiss halberdier. There he goes. And there goes another halberdier, which means that there's just one halberdier left, I think. And it's this guy that's fallen over. And 2 of the Spanish arquebuses have reloaded. And that shot went low. Unfortunately, he has fallen over all of the bodies. He has tripped over all of the bodies, which means, yeah, the arquebuses are having trouble hitting him. Yeah, they're having trouble hitting him because he's just constantly trapped, which is not brilliant for them. But the arquebuses have moved forwards to try and aim at him better. There you go, he's got back up, and here they go. Lovely snipe, hits him in the torso, but his armor protected him there, but the next shot did not. So that was a victory for the Spanish. I reckon they still would have won even if these guys hadn't been trapped on this pile of bodies. But yeah, it does go to show the power of firearms in the early medieval period here, because without these arquebuses, the Spanish definitely would not have won this as well, because they did lose the melee, especially when the heavy-hitting Swiss halberdiers got involved, plus the flailmen, and the axeman as well, the single axeman that I gave them. There's his axe right there. He definitely caused some chaos, even though the Spanish didn't have the advantage in terms of heavy melee units. They had more knights, I believe, than the French did. The French had more men-at-arms and spearmen and things like that. But yeah, you can see the carnage here that was wrought from the initial volley of arquebuser shots, which really put the Spanish in a better position than they would have been. Because if they didn't have those arquebusers to kill off this lot, they definitely would not have won this battle, I do not think. Yeah, as we can see, a mercenary man-at-arms there dead. We've got French men-at-arms. We've got 2 Swiss guard, which were good Swiss halberdiers. They did kill off a couple of knights, and of course all of these men-at-arms and macemen, which really did help their initial charge, because their initial charge definitely helped. They definitely got some casualties when the 2 sides collided, but then yeah, when the rear lines of the French got involved, yeah, the Spanish did not do as well at all. However, yeah, the arquebusers did manage to get off. Well, this was going into their 4th volley throughout that battle, so the arquebusers were definitely useful and important to them. Because yeah, the Spanish were getting overrun in the melee. Which, I mean, that does make sense. The Spanish in the real battle did have the melee disadvantage in terms of numbers. And after all, they were using mercenaries, which are worse than the French knights and French men-at-arms. So the French had superior quality and superior damaged troops compared to the Spanish in a greater number. However, because the Spanish had firearms, they just sort of shot them. Which definitely helped, and they lost no one. This guy just fell over. Yeah, that's all he did. At least I don't think he's dead. Can we see his eyes? Yeah, there you go. There's his eyes. The lion's neck just fell over. But yeah, so that was a Spanish victory, as it was in real life. Yeah, bit of a funny battle, but you know, fun times to use the arquebusers. So yeah, I'll thank you for watching, and goodbye.